is a story about a frightful family and a young prince of darkness with a very peculiar appetite. For he sought compassion, while others sought prey. Outcast from home, but determined to thrive. The young prince's journey began somewhat like this.
Welcome everyone to Voltaire, the vegan vampire. And this weird, cute little game popped up a while ago, and I bought it for the Steam sale, and I was going to hold off and play it in Halloween until I went looking and found out that really no one is playing it, and that game, that's not fair. This little game deserves more than that. So here I am. I played all of about 5 minutes just to sort of decide between controller and keyboard. I'm going to try the controller. But it's so cute, and core concept-wise, I kind of love it. I have no idea if it's going to be any good, or if I'm going to be any good at it. But how can it not be good? It's Voltaire. And he's decided to make sensible, ethical food choices, and that's how we're phrasing it. But I refuse to be the vegan who feels the need to abuse people. I've never been a vegan, just throwing that out here, guys. I like vegetarian dishes, and I absolutely eat cows. As you will hear me say over and over again, I hate cows. They're mean. Eat cows. Just ethically. Alright everyone, let's start this. And as per usual, you are playing Voltaire the Vegan Vampire with Gun Bunny, G.u.n.n, Bunny. And let's get started. I don't know how the sound is. As usual, here we go. First one's always rough. Boss Rush. Farming mode, but we're going to play, obviously the only one available to me, a story about family, ancient powers, and broccoli, the intended experience for new vampires and young princess of darkness alike. I also have heard that this is 2-player, so I love that a little bit. Look at me. I'm so cute. The tutorial seemed very comprehensive, so I appreciate that. Use left stick to move, press B to dash. Crows bring you letters when new quests are available. Got it. Crow. A carrier crow. What's that in its beak? Looks like a letter from Uncles Frank and Stein, which made me laugh out loud. That's a great core concept. Dear Voltaire, the crow tells us you made it to the graveyard without getting eaten by werepigs. Werepig, there pig. I love Uncle Frank. That's most fortunate. But your dearest Uncle Frank would like to remind you that he conveniently left the keys to the house under the rug. And your dearest Uncle Stein would like to remind your smelliest Uncle Frank that the rug is inside the house, so you'll need to break in anyways. Regardless of alleged mistakes I may have made, I think it's important that you learn to survive by yourself, given your recent appetite changes. You should start by making sure you can grow your own food, so I am writing down a couple of instructions on how to get started. This crow is carrying a tiny pouch of crowberries to help you get through the day. So remember to eat whenever you get the munchies. Now get to it, kiddo, and good luck. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Collect water by catching droplets. Collect seeds by shaking wild plants. And don't go nuts with either, because they take energy. Energy we can't reproduce right now. I'll get you. Come back here. Ah! Woo turd. Alright, let's go out and pick some seeds. Just kind of having a look around. Alright, shake. Scullion seed. I have one. I'm gonna have a look and see if I can get another one. Okay, good. Might as well go for two. It's gonna take me some work. Oh, this noise is the crow. Okay. Another letter already? I must be doing really well. Dear Voltaire, what the flock took you so long? Never mind your Uncle Frank. He's still pissed about the rug thing. You're doing great in the gathering department. Now let's make sure you can actually grow those veggies. This time, I'll be the one writing the instructions. You'll find them to be much more useful than the last ones. Like before, the crows will watch you. Chop chop. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein, but mostly Frank. Okay, clean a field, plant a seed, water the seed. Got it. Start having a look. Wow. That crow leaves a trail of feathers. Dude, are you molting? Is this a tough season for you? All done. Wonder what's next. Dear Voltaire, great job taking care of those seeds. All they need now is enough time to mature. Most veggies need a day or two to grow, but that still means you need to make it through tonight to harvest the fruits of your labor. Should we tell them about them? Did you really have to write that down, Frank? You should probably conjure traps around those crops, kiddo, you know, just in case. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Press Y to place traps. Traps will stun enemies when triggered. Placing traps beyond your limit will reset the oldest one. See, this was the thing that made me buy this game. That struck me as odd. I was like, excuse me? Alright. Keep moving where my traps are. I want some serious coverage. Oh, that's not a good one. There. I'm happy with that. Alright. Boy, we're bossy. That was easy enough. Good thing I was paying attention during those summer camp's conjuring classes. Dear Voltaire, it looks like you're all set. It would have been awkward to go through all that work to lose your crops now. Speaking of awkward, we've been sitting on top of something this whole time and I'm starting to feel a little tingle in my leg. Wait, is that... For witch's sake, Frank. Look, kiddo. The crow is carrying a manual that someone ordered from their favorite telemarketing channel. Hey, I got a great deal on that. It came with a lifetime subscription to Reaper's Digest. Please consult the manual while we prepare a new package. Press the D-pad to open your Veggiepedia. Alright, that's my veggies. And baddies. Discovered this one from my 5-minute game. See, I like it will defend my crops. Oops. No. I've been playing too much Switch. I'm using my B button as my A button. This crow is also carrying something. I hope it's not another manual. My cape is out of pockets. Dear Voltaire, completely unrelated to what we were sitting on, your favorite uncle actually found the keys to the house. Yes, how fortunate. The good news is that you may now access the interior of the house. The bad news is that your uncles can no longer access their bathroom, since that key is apparently under your rug. Yes, it's all a terrible mystery. I suspect someone cast a powerful key swapping spell sometime after I definitely left the correct keys there. Look, bud, it's been a long day, but those crops still need time to grow. There's a coffin with clean sheets inside the house. You should probably rest before moonrise. Oh, and sleep tonight. You may need all your strength. Sleeping in your coffin to begin a night cycle. Got it. There's like a weird pond in my first one. I'm just going to look and see if there is a pond. What is this? No idea. I like poofing. Oh, there's my pond. Okay. Let's try. Cthulhu will reward you with gifts if you feed it. Find suspicious cracks on the ground to dig. You may find treasure chests when you dig. Oh, I'm glad that went well. It's the first time I hit it. Last time I was really struggling. And a crowberry. Oh, almost. Well, 2 out of 3. That's infinitely better than I was doing before, I'm gonna be honest. This is lovely. To the makers of this game, what a beautiful little concept. And artistically, I love it. A button brain. We're not playing the Switch. Does not feel like a Joy-Con. It's why I won't use a controller for my Switch, because I need these things to be different. Craft new seats at your alchemy table. Change costumes at your wardrobe. And unlock wounds at your requiem. Composting seeds will grant XP. Compost 1 seed at a time or all seeds of the same type at once. Okay, so this is based on my experience. That's intense. Wonder what that does. Wardrobe. Oh, I'm a girl. And a unicorn onesie. Adorable. Alright, time to sleep and defend my crops. Look at me, I'm so cute. Okay, Y is my attack button. At night, press X to attack. Oh, X is my attack button. At night, press Y to cast your skill. I don't know what my skill is, but I know that it's time to fight the baddies. And keep them away from my precious food. I hear many coming. Where are they? Hey, get out of here. My vegetables. You don't even like vegetables. You're just here to be a pain in my butt. I hear you bouncing. Almost got this one. Bad. Those critters were coming for my crops, Uncle Frank. And Stein, I have some explaining to do. Dear Voltaire, we're glad to hear you are mostly alive. And personally, I'm really glad the house is still standing. Wouldn't want to lose my down payment. I know you're not fond of violence, but you must protect your crops in order to survive in such necklace environments. Plus, you're not really killing them, kiddo. Those critters' souls are cursed under your father's command, and defeating them is the only way to return them to their real bodies. Just think of it as thwacking of kindness. That said, each type of crop will be especially luring to a different type of critter. And the most veggies you plant, the more of those fellas you'll have to deal with. Now go ahead and take a bite of some of your homegrown veggies and keep growing them until you do. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Harvest veggies once fully grown. Press D-pad left or select to open your inventory. Consume veggies to reduce your hunger. Alright. Duck. Hey! Salutations, young sprout. You look a little pale. Are you feeling okay? I've got just the thing to cheer you up. But would you help a poor witch first? These old bones ain't what they used to be. I'm missing 30 old crapple to finish. Yeah, 30 old crapple to finish one of my soups. Would you be a dear and fetch some for me? From where? Or do I grow them? Maybe I grow them. 2 scullions. 4 scullions. Give me. Master my environment. Alright. Let's go out and see the world a little. I don't even know what a crupple is. Should I know? Am I supposed to know? Let's get more water. Come back here. I hear you out here. Bouncing to freedom. No freedom for you. Eggling plants. Wow. Oh. Let's do this. Oops. A button. A whack-o-lantern seed. A stack of wood. Oh! Gotta go play some Fable and get better at that. Soul dust. And an old crapple. There we go. Okay, well 30 is going to be a bit more than I think I'm going to be capable of. I have scallions to eat, so I'm trying to be productive. I think digging for treasure makes sense to me. Hey, treasure. Crowberries. Another grapple. Inventory. Oh, those do me good. I overlaid some thunder and a little bit of rain noise, guys, so this is not the actual audio of the game. Just adding some dynamic to my sound. Okay, well there's a crow. Let's go interact with the crow. That was really yummy. It's a weird aftertaste, but I'm sure that's fine. Dear Voltaire, we're happy to hear you're eating your veggies. Well done, lad. Come to think of it, they're likely to taste a bit funky. Even musty, perhaps? It's a graveyard, after all. At least we know the soil is brimful of nutrients. Anyways, you may have noticed that the house is equipped with a magical wardrobe, a tippy-top alchemy table, and a precious requiem. I'm sure you know how wardrobes work. This one's got a bit more oomph than usual. It will allow you to change the way you look, but also modify your powers in rather unique ways. I got the alchemy table. That's where you'll be converting materials into new forms, crafting powerful defensive seeds, or taste testing rotting snacks. The last one is clearly optional. Finally, the Requiem holds mystical trinkets that may unlock immense potential across all aspects of your journey. Hey, don't forget about my cauldrons. They came with a bunch of fish beans? Soup recipes? But my concoctions weren't exactly edible. Right, they did, however, become so acidic that they were currently able to decompose anything you throw into them. That means you can dispose of anything unwanted or extra seeds you may be carrying around. In exchange for the experience of wondering how your Uncle Frank was able to mess up that soup that bad, go ahead and drop something into the cauldrons, kiddo. It's pretty fun. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Change your primary attack to a ranged projectile. Increase your melee attack's area size. Increase your abilities. My melee attack, I think, to start. At least that's how it felt right off the bat there. Cauldrons. Compost a seed. Whoop. Let's pick a seed we don't care so much about. There we go. Quest complete. From my own experience, follow the ravens or else you get yourself in trouble. Holy fangs, that was supposed to be soup? Dear Voltaire, your Uncle Frank is busy trying to open our bathroom door with a paperclip and some chewing gum. So far, he's only managed to chew the gum, but I'll keep you informed of his progress. You may have noticed that you're missing something to activate trinkets in your requiem, or fuel your alchemical recipes. We call them soulstones, magical crystals capable of entrapping one's fondest hopes and dreams for eternity. They are the source of your family's ancient powers, allowing them to feed on the joy of the innocent beings in order to maintain their vampiric immortality. These magical seals can be broken, but only by those with an inclination for the dark arts. That's where you come in, buddy. Spending crystal energy on alchemical recipes and ancient relics would not only reap their rewards, but would also return the souls to their original owners. You would, in a way, become stronger through compassion. Meanwhile, Uncle Frank managed to lose the gum. I can see it stuck in the back of his hair, so he's resorted to chewing the paperclip. That gives me the opportunity to send you a few soulstones without him noticing. Now go ahead and try to break their seals by spending their energy anywhere you see fit. Soulstones can be grown, found, or earned throughout quests. Requiem boons offer permanent progression. Okay. You get 5. Increase experience earned by 10% per level. Increase movement speed by 10% per level. Soul barrier hit points. Increase soul barriers hit points 1 per level. Heartstone. Unlock Heartstone to restore house HP with materials. Oh, I get what that does. Hunger restored by crowberries. Droplings spawn. Soulstone dropped. Increased soulstone dropped 1 per level. Global cooldown. Increased plant health. That'll probably be very helpful. But at the moment, I think maybe I'm just going to up my speed. That makes the most sense to me. Okay, let's do our speed and our experience. And the chance of soulstones feels relevant. I don't think inventory's going to be a big thing right now. Extra water from wells, extra compost, building resources dropped. Okay, well we can basically go to the early stuff and just kind of go Hail Mary. There we go. That felt great. I hope those souls can find their way back to their bodies now. Dear nephew, the crows tell me you look stronger already. Regarding your uncle's progress with the bathroom door, I believe he's currently choking on the paperclip. And just like the paperclip blocking your uncle's windpipe, soul stones may be used in many different ways. For example, casting soul berries around your crops would be a great way to ensure they survive through the night. You may activate and replenish soul berries by powering the crystals in the middle of your field with enough soul stones. Meanwhile, Frank's face is a new shade of purple. He doesn't seem to mind that the crow is carrying the last of his soul stones, so why don't you give those berries a go? Barriers a go. Wow. Soul berries can protect an entire group of fields. Okay. Where can I plant the most? Because let's make that count. 2, 2. My only one that lets me do 3. This one also lets me do 3, so. We're going to make this count. We're going to use this as a freebie from the game. Let's max that. Turns into the Well, if we're gonna be here, protecting our crops. Alright. We're gonna plant a soulstone. And a coffin bean. And an eggplant. And I think I have enough water. And we will eat something. Okay. Activate soul barrier. Put some of those out. Okay. No grow. Activate soul barrier, go to sleep. And of course survive 7 nights, but we're not that many nights in. We've done 1! Alright, quest completed. And I'm cute. You're bouncing. Where are they? Oh, I feel mightier, that's for sure. Eat trap. I am prepped. Leave my vegetables alone. What are these? Whoa, 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 what are these? What did I plant that made that a thing? These my big baddies? Destroyed all my crops. Monsters. Well, clearly I got some big bad guys. Oh, they're regular bad guys. Let's look. It's the Soul Stone. Soul Reapers are indeed ironically named since they themselves are manifestations of a powerful soul. Each externally bound them to servitude at gatekeepers of the grim realm of the dead. These powerful beings are said to obey none but the calling of their victim's soul. But there are rumors that an ancient dark wizard might have been able to command them in the past. Oh my, I really hope Uncle Frank's okay. Dear nephew, I'm afraid I have really bad news. Unfortunately, your Uncle Frank is okay. But don't worry, it's not all bad. While choking on the paperclip, he eventually panicked and slammed his head against the bathroom door. And while that didn't unlock it at all, it was still very fun to watch. He's a bit confused right now, but he's already insisted on writing something, so I'm sure he's totally fine. Dear Voltaire, it is I, your brother Frank. Don't trust the frogs. Water does not curve, it levels. See, that sounds just like something your Uncle Frank would say. Nothing to worry about. Alright, kiddo, you have probably figured out how alchemy works by now, but it's important to mention that not all recipes require soul stones to complete. In fact, why don't you practice some material conversion recipes while I run a few volts throughout your uncle's brain. Pretty sure he needs a factory reset. Oh, jeez. Increase trap damage. Let's do that. Craft a plank. Craft a brick. I love it's like, I'm sure you already know how this works, and you're like, actually, I haven't touched that yet, but good to know. Okay, craft a plank. Ooh, soul plank. Must just be tougher. Craft a brick. Bada bing, bada boom. I should take up carpentry after this. Dear nephew, have you seen my soul stones? I woke up to a headache and empty pockets. I suspect the Fang Fairy has mugged me again. In case you couldn't tell, your Uncle Frank is feeling much better now. Oh yeah, strong as an ox, like Papa used to say. I recall him saying you looked like an ox, so that's close enough. But back to business. Eating a lot of the same food will eventually become less nutritious, so you urgently need to dig up new plots if you plan on expanding your diet, kiddo. Or you can always explore other feeding avenues. Enough of that, Frank. They've made up their minds about neck biting, so you can't keep suggesting. No, not that. I meant treasure hunting and harvesting berries and feeding Cthulhu in exchange for its gifts. Those are actually great ideas. Are you sure you don't have a concussion? Oh, shut up. The crow tells us you've already met Cthulhu, so why don't you pay it another visit, kiddo? Don't ignore those other activities, but remember to say hello to Cthulhu for us first. Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Let's go visit the water. Your local lake, full of monsters and swords. Whoa, what happened? Okay, that was a seed. And a rotten tomato. Poppycorn seed and some moldy toast. Alright, that was different. Get back here. Aha! No escape. Collect crowberries, dig a chest. Okay. Where do I collect crowberries from? This? Oops. Lots of moldy toast out here. Oh, harvest a crowberry bush. Harvesting crowberries does not require any energy, so they can help you control your hunger at a pinch. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for a freebie. Well, you gotta make sure you're doing that every day. And look for a treasure chest. Some more apples that I won't get enough of before she has to leave. Can't beat that being relevant. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, that was wild. Alright, there we go. A thorn moss seed. Wild, wild. Quest updated. Let's go back. Oh, dig a treasure chest. I just dug the thing. I didn't get a treasure chest. Looking for a crack in the earth. There's one. Hooray! Another Fangma seed. Not complaining. Yes, Crow, I hear you. Noisy. Those were pretty fun. What else could Uncle Frankenstein have in store? Dear Voltaire, we are overjoyed to learn that Cthulhu has decided not to eat you. You're doing great. At all of this, buddy, looks like you're a natural. At this point, you're likely aware that collecting water droplings can be quite the chore. It's hard enough to collect water when it's trying to run away from you. Oh, I know this one. You need to fold those fancy sleeves up and get to work on building a water well. That way you'll be able to get fresh water every day with a lot less cursing involved. Precisely. Water wells will naturally refill every morning, so they're a great goal to keep in mind while you collect materials from other tasks. Digging up treasure, cleaning fields, even feeding Cthulhu may yield the materials you need. And don't forget, just plain old foraging. There's always a chance to find something useful when you bump into trees and rocks. Go ahead and get building then, kiddo. Chop chop! Hugs and kisses, Uncle Frankenstein. Collect your materials by cleaning fields, digging and bumping into trees and rocks. Find a building plot and select a blueprint. Place the required materials to complete the build. Got it? Okay, we should probably eat something because we haven't. Oh no, we don't want this. We want our inventory. Adjusting to buttons. Alright, build. Water well. Place materials. Oh, I need 2 kinds of planks? Oh no, it's a board and a brick. It's a plank and a brick. We don't have enough rock to make a brick. Time to go look for rock. Look. It was all very helpful in the seeds, but hey, a piece of stone, yay! I was about to say I really need a piece of stone. I need 10 pieces. How much do I have now? 3. Alright, everybody. I think I'm going to stop this episode here. My plan, because I want to get these episodes out, is to sort of complement them with something every day that I put them up. So there will always be 2 videos when I do a Voltaire. Thank you very much for trying out this new indie game with me, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of slogging while I roll around and look for some stone. And then we will start. Hopefully I will have found enough stone. Thank you all for playing this with me. This has been Gun Money, G.u.n.n, Bunny, and have a great afternoon. Goodbye.